The Empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
The month of February is all about Valentine's Day. Big heart-shaped boxes filled with delicious candy. What if we, the Patriots, hijacked Valentine's Day and instead made it about human liberty and individual empowerment? I'm all about human potential. I'm all about the individual being empowered. The establishment is the opposite. That's why they spike our water with fluoride and GMO, estrogen mimickers, and the rest of the garbage. InfoWars is striking back in the month of February with Human Empowerment Month. How we can come together and win the human race. And to celebrate the kickoff of Human Empowerment Month, we're slashing prices on InfoWarsLife.com products like Super Male and Super Female Vitality. The sale is only running for the month, 20% off, and there's a lot of other powerful specials at InfoWarsLife.com. InfoWarsLife.com, celebrating human potential in the month of February. Visit InfoWarsLife.com to find this special and many others in the month of February. Again, InfoWarsLife.com or 888-253-3139. When cells become toxic, they die early and aging sets in. No one has put together a formula that focuses directly on brain health, nerve growth factors, and optimizing your cellular energy at the same time. Just one of the key compounds, BioPQQ, is backed by major clinical studies. You want the best that's out there at the lowest price anywhere? We now have the synergistic solution. Secure your DNA force today at InfoWarsLife.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139.
The average person's life is filled with unexpected challenges. Unlock the energy it takes to defeat these daily beasts with Super Male or Super Female Vitality, specifically designed to assist the body in regulating proper hormone balance to create superior vitality in males and females. Supercharge and conquer your world at InfoWarsLife.com or call 1-888-253-3139.
Used since before the days of the Roman Empire to support the body's natural systems and enhance overall health. Introducing the new InfoWarsLife.com oil of oregano formulation, a highly advanced nutraceutical form of this key herb that has been traditionally used by civilizations for thousands of years to promote health. We have now procured the most high quality and potent forms of oregano oil on the market, sourced from top leading manufacturers to ensure a concentrated level of bioactive ingredients. Extracted directly from the wild herb and sealed in easy-to-use capsules, you will no longer need to endure the burning of liquid oregano on the tongue. Wild crafted from the Mediterranean oregano species that experts agree is one of the most powerful and most challenging to acquire. This winter season, it's more important than ever to secure this true form of oil of oregano. Now available in our limited first run at InfoWarsLife.com. That's InfoWarsLife.com or call 888-253-3139.
Hello, this is Hank Hill, and I'm telling you what, you need to listen to Alex Jones.
Yeah. Infowars.com, yeah.
Live from Austin, Texas, broadcasting worldwide, it's Alex Jones.
I'll tell you, you got to listen to Alex Jones. We first aired that like 2 years ago when we interviewed Mike Judge for the TV show. People thought that it was fake. It's just hilarious. No, I'm good friends with Mike Judge. He's a listener, and it just shows he's been a listener for 20 years since I was first on air. It just shows how popular freedom is. I've known Judge for over a decade, but we just, in the last few years, got him to go on air. I'm going to get him back on air soon. And again, he could be called a liberal, a conservative, whatever. He's just somebody that wants to be free. King of the Hill, all those other big shows. And again, freedom is popular. That's why I just played that intro, is to remind people how many prominent, famous people know what's going on and are speaking out about the New World Order, about globalism, about social engineering. And let me tell you, if they can force inoculations in you, if they can lie and say there's no side effects of vaccines, if they can lie and say GMO is safe and effective and there's no problems, it's not true. And then Vani Hari, the food babe, comes along. She's smart. She's well-spoken. She's just been doing this particular operation just a few years from my memory, but she's doing it professionally. And so they're coming out of the woodwork against her because she's having victory on every front. Vonnie, how many companies have you gotten to list their ingredients or take known toxins out of their food? I mean, it's the list is huge now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's dozens. It's dozens. And, you know, again, I don't want to take all the credit because the credit, and as you say, Alex, the credit belongs to the people out there that are carrying this message.
But you're the facilitator, the initiator. I mean, you're kicking the ball off is the point. And so you're a focal point, a spokesperson. And so they're going to come after you.
Yes, they are. And you know what's really interesting? I was talking last night. I had my book launch party here in New York City, and it was an amazing night. It was a full crowd and so packed, and I got to meet so many members of the Food Babe Army that are out there fighting for a better food system. And while I was there, you know, someone had asked me a question like, what can we do if we're a blog or if we're out there, we're trying to support you? What can we do when we encounter these attacks? Because so many people are attacking my personal friends, their Facebook pages, their articles. Even on your site, on InfoWars Facebook page, I saw them attacking me again in there. And so what it's a definite paid campaign, just like they attack anybody that, you know, denies their other propaganda operations. Go ahead. Well, you know, they're organized and they share things on their pages and they go, look at this, go there now. And so they leave like 16 comments in a row that are all negative, saying basically the same thing about me. And you know what? This is not something that I'm going to stay quiet about, because for so long, women especially have stayed quiet about being trolled and being cyberbullied and getting death threats and rape threats. And I'm tired of staying quiet about it. And you know what? It needs to stop. And I'm going to be speaking about it even more as it continues to happen.
Absolutely. I mean, take their attacks and show what bullies and scum they are, that we simply want a right to know what's in our food, and they're trying to bully activists and women into submission. The answer is to support you and then to post links to facts backing you up, but then to redouble sending your links and our links and this video out to people not responding to the trolls, because they just want to change the subject into a debate about you and how you're bad, instead of, hey, look at the documents about what GMO did, or look at the success we're having, you know, getting labeling. Or they are scared of the success. They want to shut the success down and change the subject. So I would advise you, folks, just put out positive comments and share our information and her information. Don't even respond to the trolls, is what I've experienced.
That's right. And I also want people to have enough courage not to be shamed by these people. You know, one of the things that's really upset me about this movement is there's so many great leaders in this movement that are really bringing the forefront of information. Our friend, Dr. Mercola, the people at Natural News, all of these people, when I share links from some of these sites, people shame me. They say, why are you doing this? I can't believe you like Dr. Mercola. You know what? I like him because he's not scared to tell the truth when it needs to be told. And he also is, it doesn't mean that I believe everything he believes, and it doesn't mean that you believe everything I believe, Alex, for having me on your show. You are supportive of this message that I'm talking about today, and I'm supportive of messages
Sure, what they're trying to do is break up any unity, any groups getting together. They want to keep it left-right. They want to keep it balkanized. They want to set the parameters of who can talk to who, because they have tiny audiences. Their coalitions are shrinking. They're losing the war because we have justice on our side.
Yeah, and you know, I'm tired of the share shaming. So you can use that as a hashtag, share shame anybody, but like stop the share shaming, because really it is about making sure that we are comfortable and we're courageous and we stand up for the truth no matter what. And I tell you right now, if you're going to share shame me, you're not going to be a member of the Food Babe Army, because you know what? The information that I'm going to share and put out there on my Facebook pages and on my blog are meant to help the world, meant to bring a healthier world, and also help reduce the amount of disease rates in this country. Well, what I want to ask my detractors is this: why do you spend all day attacking me? Why don't you spend some of your time finding something healthy to bring to the world?
Because most of them are paid or part of coalitions that are paid by industry to keep this whole program going on. If we ever demand to see what's in our food, if we ever demand to know what's in the vaccines, if we ever demand to know what's going on with serious issues like pollution, it's game over for the establishment. They want to change the subject to carbon dioxide and tax that, but not worry about GMO or overfishing or nanotech or any of the real threats. And so you're a really sweet person. You're a smart person. How many years you been doing this?
Less than 4.
Okay, less than 4. So you're smart, you're beautiful, you're well-spoken. They're scared of you. And so just some advice from somebody that's been doing this for 20 years, and I can learn a lot from you as well. I would just ignore the detractors, or I would really try to stir them up. I'd go either way. Either ignore them or love it and try to stir them up, because any publicity is good publicity. And they're going to lose criticizing somebody that just wants people to have choices and to know what's in their food. Everybody knows we're the most obese, most unhealthy, and that America's circling the toilet bowl, and I hate to use a gross analogy. And so I found being attacked is a badge of courage. These people don't control the narrative anymore. So I just personally, don't let it get to you. Feel good about this, because they have an old saying from bombardiers in World War II and B-17s and other bombers. You don't get flak unless you're over the target. And so they would fly into the flak, even when it was a cloudy day, knowing that that's where the factories were to be bombed. And so the fact that you're getting so much flack, you should be doing cartwheels of joy and doing videos celebrating the fact that they're threatening to rape you, showing how desperate and afraid they are, and then just saying, I'm not afraid of you, we're having victory, and we salute everyone that's taking action. They're scared, and the fact that you're getting that much flack is a real badge, blue ribbon of victory.
And, the thing is I'm not the only person getting it. There are other people in this movement that are getting it. And if you're one of the people listening out there and you're getting it, I want to hear from you, because you know what? I want to help support other people in this industry that are trying to fight for a healthier world. I'm not about censoring my message for because I'm scared to share something from someone else that I might not agree with everything they say, but I agree with some things, and that's what I'm about. And so I just want everyone to know and feel courage when they share our articles and make sure that they know that there are people writing right now really amazing stories. One of the ones that you just linked to earlier in the show was Living Maxwell's article. He encourages the media to start talking to the scientists that are speaking out about these food chemicals. He's listed all the research on the major chemicals that we've discussed on foodbabe.com and all the science behind it. It really, really is interesting when the media decides to only interview the people who are the most vocal and not the people who are the most concerned. And really, there are a lot of concerned scientists about what's happening with these food chemicals, how they've gone largely unregulated, how they've gone from 800 to 10,000 now, and we need to take a step back.
Well, sure. Well, let's expand on this. Cigarettes, we now know, it's come out in all the court cases, some of them had over 300 additives. It was designed to addict you. The chemicals were there. Well, obviously, if they're putting hundreds of chemicals in tobacco, it's a drug. It's like crack. It's not classical tobacco. And it all came out that it was a conspiracy. It was premeditated. Well, the very same lawyers that work for Big Tobacco now work for Big GMO and Big Oil. And there is a program to put this in our food. Nobody else puts up with this. It's killing us, and we're sorry. Killing us is over. We're not going to drink your GMO milk so that our kids are a foot taller than they should be and get cancer when they're 20. We're going to expose the tainted vaccines. We're going to expose fluoride. It's in Harvard studies, brain damaging people. You can put tinfoil hats on us all day. It doesn't work anymore. So that's what it comes down to. Everybody should vote for food safety. Look, they're scared of you because you're smart and a good spokesperson. If your book hits it big, it could be the new jungle, that changes food processing and child welfare. It could be the new Uncle Tom's Cabin that changed people's minds about slavery in the North. But it might not be you. It could be some other activist, some other person taking action, or someone that takes things we've done to be successful and duplicates it, or what you've done. They're scared of independent PR people guided by truth and justice, not by corporate money like you and I. So they're scared of our archetype more than they're scared of us. So they want to destroy us so that they discourage other people from ever taking the field.
Yeah, they really do. And you know what? Thank goodness. I don't know where I got all this courage, but and this passion, but I think it's really because of my health story and knowing that I don't want anybody to ever feel like I used to. I want to do whatever I can to prevent that.
Well, I know you have tears in your eyes right now because you're on a good crusade.